Hi, Dawn and Jessica. My name is Amanda Meyer, and I work with landscaping companies all across the states. And what I received in my mailbox today was the Home Concepts magazine, and I happened to come across your advertisement that was in there. And what I went ahead and did was I looked at your overall internet presence to see how good your website and your Google business page are performing, because obviously, we both know here that you're advertising for a reason. Either you're looking for additional business or additional exposure, whatever the case may be, you're definitely trying to market your business. So I did try and give you guys a call, wasn't able to reach anyone. So what I went ahead and did was I made this customized video for you guys after doing quite a bit of research on your company to let you know exactly what your online presence looks like, where you guys are at, what your competitors are doing, and all of those things. So I've got a ton of information for you. So let me just jump right in here. Now, when your future customers are searching for your services, for instance, they'll pick up their phone or get on the computer and they'll type in what they're looking for. So, for this example, we've got landscaping Kirkland. Now, the first part of the search results that comes up right here is called the Google Map Pack. Now, this is really important because this is where 30% of your business comes from. We ideally, of course, want businesses to be in one of these top 3 spots because this is what's immediately shown upon the search results. Now, I do have you guys in the second spot here, and that is absolutely wonderful. The issue is that this is only for Kirkland. If we go to any other cities in the east side, and I did happen to notice on your website that you service all of the east side, if we go to any of the other cities, so let's do Bellevue, for instance, which is where I'm at. Your company is not coming up. Now it is for Kirkland, of course, because that's your home location, but we want you to be able to be seen, all across the east side so that you can, you know, uh, get that business and obviously get the exposure all the way around. So here is your Google business page. So you've got your hours in your phone. What needs to happen to broadcast this on a grander scale is service areas need to be added. Now this is just another company, and I just wanted to show you. See, they've got their areas serviced, and then they've got a list of every area that they service, so that this Google business page that you have here is seen by all of those areas versus just being seen in Kirkland. Additionally, to boost this Google business page, which is really important, we would add in more reviews, add in more like a description. We would add in more of the, more fully fill out all of the information that's included on the Google business page itself. Now you've got beautiful photos. What needs to be done is they need to be geotagged correctly. What that means is that the images need to be saved as keywords, and that'll boost your ranking as well. The third and final thing to optimize your Google business page would be citations. What a citation is anytime that your business name, address, and telephone number is anywhere on Google, Google will issue you a citation for that. Adding in a good chunk of citations, or also known as business registrations, would also help your Google business page tremendously. Now, this is just the first part of the search results. And again, just as a reminder, this is where 30% of your business comes from. Now, what's even more important, because this is where 70% of your business comes from, is the section of the search results just below that. This is the organic section, and what essentially happens is when people pick up their phone and they are looking for your services, they are going to go with either someone in this top map section up here, the local listings, or they're going to go with somebody on the first page of the search results with Google, right? And so it's really important to have your Google business page operating at its, peak, and then of course your website as well. highest ranking as possible. Now, what I went ahead and did was I pulled your website, I pulled your number one competitor's website, and I just want to walk you through exactly what is going on with both your site and their site, and then explain to you what can be done. Okay, so here's your site. I love the image, pictures of your crew. That's awesome. These pictures are just absolutely jaw-dropping. The caliber of work that you guys do is just incredible. Now, what sticks out to me right away is content. Let me actually explain to you what Google does. What Google does 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is they crawl the internet. And now what that means is they are going over every single web page listed on the internet, and they're looking for two key, very important factors. Now, the first one is command content. What Google wants to see is 1,500 words of command content on your home page. Now, command content includes every single word that is on your page. Now, I did run the numbers for you guys, and you guys are at about 337 words. So that would need to be brought up tremendously to hit that 1,500 mark that Google's looking for. Now, the second thing that they want to see is they want to see embedded within this command content, they want to see organic keywords. What an organic keyword is the terms that people are searching for. So landscaping Bellevue, landscaping Kirkland, lawn care, lawn maintenance, hardscaping, retaining walls, whatever it is that people are searching for, Google wants to see that embedded within your content and bolded, because what this allows Google to do is match up the people searching for your services and your website, right? So those are the two most important things. Those are the two factors that stood out to me the most. Is there is little to no organic keywords, there is no bolding, and there's just not enough content on the site. Great looking site. Other than those two factors, optimizing it and bringing it to its maximum capabilities would help tremendously. Okay. Now here's your number one competitor, Green Spaces. I just kind of wanted to show you really quick what they've got going on and to show you what an optimized website would look like. And then we'll go into more depth about exactly how their performance is. So again, they've got good imagery, just like you guys. They've got some interactive columns and sections. They've got nice icons, some great pictures. This one is animated and is a sliding footer. Now, I did, like we were talking about, run the numbers on their command content, and they're only sitting at about 700 words. So they're not even half of the way there either on where they should be. They do have a lot of organic keywords embedded throughout the site though, and that's really, really important. That's key, because that's how the people that are looking for your services are going to find you. So now what I went ahead and did was I pulled my Google web crawler program. Now what this does is this is the live data from Google on exactly how your site is performing. So here's your site, of course. The two most important factors I want to tell you about is your UR and your DR. This is your power rating assigned by Google. This is your trust factor rating assigned by Google. How these two numbers are determined are by backlinks. That's what's right here. Now, what a backlink is essentially a shout out from another website to yours. And what that does is that gives you number one, credibility, number two, exposure, and number three, power. So like we had talked about before, organic keywords, this is your link to your customers. You guys only have 14 throughout the entire site. And so this needs to be brought up tremendously. What this is right here is this is like a graph for the past 3 months. And unfortunately, it looks like the performance of your site has just been at a continual downcline. And so with everything considered, everything that we just talked about, what this does is this gives you an organic traffic rating of 41 people in a month are traveling to your site. Then what I went ahead and did was I pulled, again, your number one competitor, and I wanted to show you what they've got going on and what their numbers look like. So again, this is their power factor, this is their trust factor. Now they're running about 448 of those backlinks that we talked about. So shout outs from another website. They're running 675 organic keywords. So this is tremendous. This is really important. Now, with everything considered, for what they've got going on, they've got an organic traffic rating of 1,100 every single month. So what that means is that 1,100 folks are going onto Google, they're searching for the exact same services in the exact same areas that you provide. And essentially what's happening is 1,100 people are getting on Google and they're going to their site and they're retaining their services. They're getting more information. Whatever the case may be, the bottom line here is this is a lot of traffic to be missing out on. Again, you guys were at 41 people a month and your competitor is at 1,100 people a month. So the good news here, though, is there are several things that have not been optimized correctly with their site. They don't have enough, command content. They don't have some geotagging on their pictures. The point the point here is that their site is not unbeatable. With the correct optimizations, everything that we just talked about as far as your Google business page and everything that can be added to that to make it stronger, to get it to rank higher, and then of course everything that we went over with your site. So adding in all of the command content, embedding all of the keywords, adding in the backlinks. If all of these things were implemented to your site and your Google business page, your ranking would skyrocket for not only your website, but for your Google business page as well. So, I really appreciate you taking the time to listen and go through this video with me. Again, my whole purpose here was to educate you and let you know what's going on with your online presence. Again, I know how expensive these magazines and these advertisement places are. So obviously, putting your advertisement dollars into your asset, which is your website. Your website is your digital asset, and building that would be far more profitable. You're going to get thousands and thousands of more, eyes on your site and traffic coming to your site than you're going to get in a magazine. We've got 83 billion users on Google looking for the things that they need. So it's obviously really important to have a strong internet presence. I know you guys have been in business for quite some time and do incredible work. So the overall goal here is to get both your Google business page and your website performing at peak performance so that you can, knock these folks out of, their spot and essentially, climb the ranks and take over this traffic. So if this is something that you're interested in pursuing and, would like more information or are looking to move forward in rebuilding your internet and online presence, please do not hesitate to reach out and give me a call. I'd love to walk you through any questions or help you with anything that you need. And if this is not something that you're looking and pursuing, if you're fine with where you're at, that's okay too. No harm, no foul, but I certainly appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Thanks, guys.